Kevin,
Yeah.
Gloria, Liz, Andy. All right. Since we only have two, uh, I'm sorry, I'm getting a text from one of our board members. He said, "Do you have an access code?" I don't know. Hold on a
I
second.
just with the email, I just got in.
All right. So right now, I'm not going to ask for us to approve the minutes from last or approve the meeting from last month, only because we only have two and we need three to approve it. We will go forth with the meeting and go through all the agenda items, but we cannot approve anything that we go through tonight. All right. New business recreation revenue 2021 as of October 20th meeting. The ball fields has generated $4,725. The building, which is 452 building, along with the field house here, has generated $65,420. Program fees, which we charge people for, is generated 14,715, and donations, including sponsorships, is $7,656. Now that will include
That's the year to date.
that's year to date for October, and that will include some of the donations and 50/50 from Community Day. Open gym has started. Evening hours. It started September 20th. Average nine people to about this past week. This past week, we've averaged about 22 people in the gym for the 5:30 to 7:30. We'll be going 5:30, 7:30, all the way up until April or May. We have to just finalize that.
Still have morning hours, or
Yes, yes. Morning hours is 8 to 2, Monday through Friday. Evening hours are 5:30 to 7:30, Monday through Thursday. We will not be open Thursday, October 21st, or Monday, October 25th, in the evening. Agenda item number 3, calendar for the fall. Community Day is the first thing on the agenda. The good, the bad, the ugly. I'm asking all rec board members to give an assessment of the good, bad, ugly. I will take notes, and we can explain them, or we can, go forth with them. But if anybody please want to speak now while I take those notes, I appreciate it.
yeah, I have one thing. But I enjoyed. Yeah, I enjoyed everything that Betty's provided for us. Seemed like we definitely got well worth for that. Also, the only negative I had was the food vendors not having anyone. We had to sort of shift on the fly, and I commend you for thinking that quickly to go get those pieces. But bringing more profit for community day. Maybe figuring out and locking down maybe food trucks or something for next year or our next event.
So just so we won't be repetitive and let everyone know, food vendors, the way it's always been set up for me, and I thank you for that, Kevin. The way it's always been set up and how I walked into Community Day is that we allow the nonprofits and the youth serving organizations within the township to vend for free and use it as a fundraiser. Thunder used theirs as a fundraiser. I think there was another Chichester prom used theirs for a fundraiser. and we normally would have certain food vendors there to use as fundraisers, but we didn't this year. So I think once we start talking next year about Community Day, we'll definitely have the food vendors, and whether we want to limit it to maybe 3 or 4 trucks, or maybe want to, let it be all trucks, something of that nature. But we do want to make sure that the nonprofits and the youth serving organizations do get a chance to fundraise and generate money. So we will definitely leave it up to them. Well, not leave it up to them, but have it open for them. So that's duly noted. Thank you. Andy, do you have anything? Good, bad, and ugly Community Day?
No, excuse me. I thought the event was pretty well run. I don't think you had any glitches that I could see. Once the vendor started setting up and we got organized around it, I thought it went off pretty well. Now, not sure in the past if you had any issues, but I did not pick up on any issues, nor did Donna. So I thought it was well run. So I think you did a great job there, Brian.
Thank you. And that's we did a great job. Thank you.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. But obviously, there's always the head guy that takes the heat. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
Yeah, because you're running around. You had a lot of things going on. But like I said, I thought it went off fairly well. Once the vendors got in, got situated, got set up. And I apologize for getting on late. I don't know why I was having such a heck of a time. I'm using my phone now to get on this meeting. But yeah, I thought it was well run, to be honest with you. Did anybody else see any hitches or have any issues that they thought could have been done better?
No, we got to you and Kevin right now. I'm going to ask Ms. Rose, but right now, only thing Kevin has spoke about was the food vendors, which I hit on. So now I'm going to see if Ms. Rose has anything. Ms. Rose?
No, I thought it was very good. In fact, I think that's the very first Community Day that I've ever really been involved in. I've attended, but I've never really, as a volunteer, participated. I thought it went well. And the fireworks, I thought that was really, really great.
Cool.
I just enjoyed everything I did. Like I told you, I enjoyed the bands. I had never heard either one of them.
Cool. Thank you. Well, I say thank you to the board. We will definitely circle back with this come next year, and we'll talk about how we can possibly make it better for our community.
You know what? Excuse me for interrupting, but there's one thing. Did they have a time factor? A minimum amount of time, because some of the bands, they were excellent, but they didn't want to stop.
So correct. So yes, they did, and we have to do a better job, or have to do a better job next year. I guess that's to be part of the bad of,
but maybe if we had
up.
an MC, that might have helped a little bit as well, because they were very good, but I think they kind of sort of ran over a little bit because, well, the crowd was dancing, they enjoyed it, and that's what we wanted. We wanted the engagement, but I said, "Oh, I think they forgot other people were coming on."
Not a problem. We take note of that. Thank you. Next on the agenda, tent and treat. I am sending out a layout for the tent and treat. Right now, we have 20 participants in the tent and treat that's going to be handing out candy to our community. It is on Friday, October 29th. It's from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. We are working with Public Works, and we are also working with the fire police for setting up, and also for traffic control. They have both been extraordinary and instrumental in all of our programs, and they will also be on board again. But right now, yes, the tent and treat will be here And I do want to put on notice and let our board know that, yes, I've been getting some feedback from people that want to have it outside. And, with COVID and moving it outside, we have arranged it where the line will start outside and go inside, but then come back out for you exit. But even next year, we could possibly talk about if we can nail down a nice layout for people coming and going and parking. We could possibly have an event outside for trunk or treat. So that's something I think we need to talk about in July or August to see how we can do for next year. Cornhole. We started back up the league with Cornhole. We're looking to start November 5th. Right now, only got 3 teams. We've had at the most, we've had 10 teams. So I'm going to circle back with them to see if some of the teams that we had previously would still like to be involved. And if so, we'll move on from November 5th and have a 5, I think, or 6-week league with Cornhole here on Friday nights here at the Township Building. All right.
What time are those matches?
7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Holiday Parade. Holiday Parade. Right now we have 18 vendors for the Holiday Parade. We also have, we spoke about, and I sent everyone possibly doing a 5K, which is a 3-mile run or walk. That has not been promoted yet because I have to talk with the fire police and also with our local police department and our public works. There's a little concern on traffic in the morning, working in the morning and also working in the evening for that. So our police department and our public works department may be the one that'll be spearheading, or not spearheading, but controlling traffic for the 5K. And then our fire police may be the ones that's doing it for our evening holiday parade. Now, with that being said, I gave you a 3-mile outline of the route that we may take, which will go from Chichester Avenue down to Woodstream. Woodstream is inside of a community, goes to Larkin up to Bethel all the way back down to Willowbrook Shopping Center, where we start and where we would finish. Looking for people to donate toys and have a toy drive that day, and then we can possibly give toys out later on that evening, and also take toys to local shelters or local places to help give toys to the kids. For the holiday parade, we are looking at having vendors in Willowbrook, having all the vendors decorate their tents and have a contest between the vendors decorating their tents, and also having Santa there. I am in conversation with a local business owner that has a trailer, and with the trailer, she has entertainment as far as wanting to do hot chocolate and wanting to have Santa sit in her trailer, because her trailer comes with lights and just a nice ambiance to the event. So we're in talks with her to possibly have her there. I will give you more details in November about it, but it's in the preliminary stages of me talking with her.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
Hey, it's Andy. Quick question on the for the Holiday Village. You said you had 18 vendors. Do you have a list of that?
Yes, I do. I can send the list out to you guys.
Yeah, if you would send it out to the team, or at least to me, and I can get it out to the team. We had solicited some folks at the community day, and I'm not sure if we've gotten any paperwork back. We actually reached out to Samantha to see if she could coordinate that and give that information to you. So the question is, well, really is if I can get a copy of that list, and so we don't duplicate efforts.
I would definitely give you a copy of that list.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Master Parks Plan, we're going to 4. Anybody else have anything for the holiday parade before we move on?
When are we having that meeting with but to advertise for that?
Next week.
Next week. Okay.
Next week. Next week. The question is when we're having a meeting with Public Works so we can advertise for the 5K, and that'll be next week. All right. Master Parks Plan, HRG, working with them, setting up the next meeting. Everything is going well. They were at Community Day. They got a list of information and a host of ideas, and they're putting stuff together. And we're going to start with our main focus group, which will have the board members on there and also some other people from the community. All right. Delco Greenway Grant Part 2. We did not get the grant. This is the grant that was $250,000 to go towards CBL. We were denied that grant. I'm actually talking with our Delco planning department to see, the reasoning and to sit down with him. His name is Steve Beckley. Junior Rec Board, I have no info for that. Looking to do renovations for the weight room. Right now, we have a fee in lieu that we have to use. If we do not use the fee in lieu, the money will go back to the business. Right now, as you can see on the agenda, Willowbrook fee in lieu fee that they gave the township is $2,000. AutoZone is $9,791.75. So right now in our bank account for fee in lieu that we have to use for recreation is $10,791.75. With that being said, the upgrades for the weight room that we're looking to use the fee in lieu money for is $13,774.99. That includes new weight equipment and a new floor. So the balance that will come out of the budget for, if everything goes the same, the balance that will come out of the budget for the township is approximately $3,000.
Now, I also saw that you, excuse me, that you were looking to possibly sell the other equipment. Will that go towards this?
Correct. Correct. So the equipment that we have right now, we will definitely put on municipal bid. And if anyone purchased the equipment that we have, it will go back towards our recreation department.
And if no one does do it, what will we do with that equipment?
That's something that we haven't talked about, but that's something that we can talk about within the near future, whether we talk about it now or talk about it at our next meeting. We'll ask people just to think about what they think we should do, whether we donate it or whether we, use it or give it to a local place. I don't know, but I'm up for anything that's viable.
Let's mull it over and talk about it next.
Copy. I'll put it on the agenda for next meeting.
And do we have a timeline for this?
I would like to get it done by January.
Okay.
Lead time. What's the lead?
I don't have a lead time. I haven't pressed it, so I don't know. I don't know right now. So what's the wait time or the lead time for the materials to come back? Right now, that's something that I have to have. Once I got the okay for it now I'll look to see, and I can give you a better assessment of when. 452 building, renovations for 452 building, new floor, new paint, possibly a new refrigerator, and new freezer. We got the okay to go ahead and make a move on that. Put it this way, we got the okay. It goes to the Board of Commissioners on the 25th for them to okay it also. I have samples of the floor. If you guys can, I don't have it digital. I only have it in person. So if you guys want to take a look at it, please come to my office so you can see it, so we can talk about it. Also about the painting for the 452 building. We're looking to paint a whole building, whether we want to keep the same color or if we want to upgrade it to, or not upgrade it, if we want to put a new color. We're looking to do that between December 19th to January 15th.
Is that exterior or just interior?
Interior, just interior, just interior.
So Brian, you're going to have that professionally done, the painting?
Yes, all the painting would be done by Public Works Department. The floor would be done by A&B Epoxy, and they are a local township business, and they are Co-Stars, and they gave us a quote for it. Co-Stars is making sure that Co-Stars, we don't have to go get another quote for anyone else or put it out to bid because they have already done that, being an affiliate of Co-Stars.
Okay.
That Co-Stars is basically a
screening process. Yep. All right. I have one thing that I want to bring the board on board with, is that right now we are talking with 5 other youth serving organizations. We're talking with 5 other youth serving organizations within Upper Chi. So we're talking with baseball, basketball, soccer, football, volleyball, and wrestling. We're talking to these 6 organizations. I'm sorry, these 6 organizations about forming one youth serving organization as an overseer to all of the youth serving organizations in Upper Chichester. Similar to Ridley AA, Aston AA, and Brandywine Youth Club. We spoke at length last night, and these youth serving organizations are still on board and would like to move forward. So what we did come out with is that we have to build an executive board, and I asked them to get one representative from each of their organizations, which is 6 of them, and then I will be the 7th person to sit on the executive board, and I'll be the liaison between the municipality and their executive board. It's not just me; it would be whoever's in my position or in my shoe. We'll assume that we're looking to put everything in motion, possibly in 2023, but we're looking to start January of 2022. And this organization would not take any of the power away from the boards that are there with basketball, football, wrestling. It would just also help them and enhance what they have and actually bring a brand to Chichester youth serving organizations. All right. Rec board comments. Anyone have any comments?
I had a question about the youth organization. So it's just going to be athletics, right?
Great question. No, it does not have to be just athletics. No, it does not. And that's one of the questions that came up. I guess right now what is starting out as in athletics, but that's something I could bring to the board about, does it have to be just athletics? I don't want to see it as just athletics, but I think it's I don't know. I'm only one person on there. This is not being spearheaded by the township. This is just something that's happening. And maybe everyone else besides me want to have it as just athletics, I don't know, but
Uh-huh.
I don't think so.
Okay. That was my only question.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say don't shut the door on it being just athletics, if at all possible.
Right. And that like I said, I'll be one of 6. So I mean, one of 7. I'm sorry, I'll be one of 7. So I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Any questions? Any concerns? All righty. I thank you very much. Please look out for any emails or any texts I have, and we could communicate through that way also. But thank you. Take care.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
Brian.
you. Get this.